Good local time legends and welcome back to another Nifty Island tutorial. And today I'm gonna explain you guys all about the fishing. Uh, Today we're gonna cover basic fishes. As some of you know, we have 8 types of basic fishes. We have aspect, snapper, splash, reefer, scuff, drift, shrimp, and sigma. These are the ones that you can catch without using any kinds of a bait. Just in case, though, using metal or dark bait can help you catch these legendary aspects. It gives a little bit of a bigger chance on that. Okay, I'll be giving you some tips and tricks how to catch them, how to speed fish if it's necessary for some questing. So first of all, I would suggest to use mouse and keyboard for your fishing. You can also use your controller, but I do think it's a bit more comfortable on the mouse since I do it even myself. Uh, for the start, you should try and get your lure as close as possible to the fish. And as you saw right now with the left mouse click, I can kind of lure the fish closer to the location of my lure and to make it catch it. Okay. You can use this in situations, for example, when there's a limited time on the quest. You have just 5 minutes left, and you just throw it and basically try to lure the fish closer before it kind of runs away. Because sometimes you throw it and the fish is right in the starting of a motion, and you basically miss it. So I press it. See, this one, for example, went away, but if you throw it in a bunch of fishies, one of them at least should react. But this is a very good strategy if you have one separate fishy, and if you throw the lure a bit further away from the fish, it's fantastic that you can kind of catch it easier that way. Every single fish will kind of feel differently on your fishing rod. So as you, for example, will see now, this fish doesn't feel too heavy. It doesn't run away too much. I would say it should be probably a scuff shrimp or something like that. Drifts are usually a bit faster. Yeah, actually recognize these, and it can actually help you in the questing as well. So, for example, you have just a minute left on your quest or dark bait, and you throw the lure. Wait for the fishy. Let's wait for it to grab. And you, for example, feel that this fish isn't as heavy or as difficult as you want, and you can just let it go basically instantly. If you're familiar with how the fish feel when they actually get baited. Okay. So what you should look out for is how the fish feels on your line when it gets hooked. Okay. So let's get a bit closer. And come on, fishy. Yes. So this one doesn't feel heavy at all. This could even be a sigma or drift, something really easy to catch. Let's see. Yep, no difficulties at all. As you can see, I've divided these a little bit in categories as well. Sigma, shrimp, and drift would probably be the easiest ones to catch. Scuff feels a tiny bit heavier, fatter, let's say, and it's also a tiny bit more expensive. A reefer at the moment is quite light, but it's very, very, very ferocious and tries to escape you quite a bit. If you remember, Splash used to be the asshole of the seas, but but these days I would even say it's reefer. He's lucky he's cute. To catch a snapper, you will feel how heavy it is, and it will take you longer to reel it in. Your line will probably get red, and you will just try to release it to release the tension as much as possible. And the same with aspect, but the difference between aspect and snapper on the line, I would say that's aspect even tries even more to escape and is even more aggressive on that line. Let's try and catch one of those more difficult fishies so I can show you the difference Oh, the line. All right, let's try this one. See, it goes away. And I got it with my click. See, a very good strategy, especially when speed fishing, to try and click your bait instantly when you drop it in the water. This one feels a bit more difficult, but still nothing much. I didn't even have to release the tension. Another scuff. Wow, how many of these here? Let's try. Oh, yeah, got it. Sometimes it is out of the radius of your bait alluring zone, let's say. So you lose a bit of time. In that way, you can just return your lure and start again. Nope, not a difficult fishy. Maybe a tiny bit more difficult, but meh. Alright, let's try one of those big fat fishies. Maybe this one. And yes, finally we got something. Yes, this feels like a reefer, guys. As you can see, it comes back to me quite fast. Not snapper, for example, would feel much heavier, but it also runs away quite ferociously. I'm pretty sure it's a reefer. It's a splash. Oh damn, my mistake, guys. My mistake. Felt like a total reefer. Alright, and one last one. Let's try and get that snapper for you so you know how that feels on the line as well. You'll notice the tension, the heaviness of the fish. Let's see. This one doesn't feel like a snapper, definitely. Yeah. Alright, let's try and get that snap. There we go. This one feels a bit fatter, right? See, it's escaping quite a bit too. Doesn't go my way very fast. This could be a snapper, but it feels a bit light as well. So this might as well be a splash. Reefer. Oh, damn. That was my third guess, you know. All right. And yeah, as I mentioned, do remember to try and use every second of your bait, because I've seen people getting aspects and heavy fish right at the end of both quests and the baits. So if you do participate in these, try and catch all of them. Especially for baits, yeah, as I mentioned, it's quite easy to not get any dark or metal fish in the beginning of the bait, but then just start piling them up later on. Another reefer. I didn't even feel like this was a reefer. This was like an easy catch. Let's see if we're lucky this time. And we're not. Easy. Oh, see, this one's a bit more spicy. This could maybe even be a splash. Oh yeah, this could be a new splash. This feels a bit splashy. Let's see. And it's a splash. How did I know? I should be like a fish whisperer or something. I know exactly what I get like every time. Oh, a big fat one. And yes, this one feels promising. As you can see, guys, the line is almost red. It feels very heavy. I need to let it go quite a bit. So as you can see, every time the line goes from red to orange, I'm letting it go. There's different strategies you can use. Some people let it run at first and then just reel it as much as they can. I use this strategy when you let it go as soon as it turns red a tiny bit. Especially, I try to release the tension when the fish is coming my way. When it's going away from me, I do try to keep reeling as much as I can. So yeah, guys, thank you for sticking with me in this tutorial. Hopefully you learned something new, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.